Hello everyone, my name is Feli and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. We are, as you can remember probably, at the ending part of the Jiangsu. Um, I'm in the battle box because I was writing things, but I also have a bunch of texts, as you can see. Oh, and we haven't done this. I keep forgetting. So we're gonna start from this. 'Cause I think we were supposed to do it earlier. But let's see what this is because I think that happens before, like before Don Hank has the transformation, but I don't know. So this is the Lufusan brush. I'm getting achievements. It's my first time seeing it. Really? Aren't you a Cloud Knight? Cloud's Knight don't visit Ambrosial Arbor without a reason, plus I'm new here. The Lofus Blake Mark is a tree, while the Yao Kings is a moon. I think we got the better now one. I heard that the ambrosial arbor shriveled and died a long time ago. How could it suddenly spring back to life and start growing again? That's part of the problem, Shushang. The influence of the Stellaron. There's no time for explanations yet. This is definitely what's happened before or further things, but I did not play that because I forget about it. So let's just catch up. We must return to the Ten Lords Commission. I'm wounded. I need your assistance in getting there. Once we get to Starskip Jetty, you can go your separate ways. Well, there's nothing else for it. We're duty bound to help the Ten Lords Commission. Okay. I thought they didn't Luchas heal her or whatever? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I cannot look at the map. I don't know where I'm expected to go. Am I supposed to go for here? I have no idea. Hey, wait for us. Then come with me? They disappeared. Um, Also there are no, like, none of their voices and there's only music. Okay, there are sound effects. Um, I hope you guys don't mind because I don't know what's happening. Sacrosanct. It means this place is important. I don't recognize that thing in the painting. That's something I do know. It's an aromaton. There are service robots on the Jiangsu. Okay. Yeah, let's try not to fight too much. But I think we'll have to because we need to. Or can we just... Yeah, no.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Okay, let's go for here then.
Why is there still civilian out here?
Okay, looks like our voices are back.
I fear not death.
Oh, it's
For the fate
Gangshu.
of the Artisanship Commission now rests entirely on my shoulders. Not a chance. A sigh. Escape while you still can.
He's
There's
being
no
dramatic
hope of the
again.
Cloud Knights arriving now. As darkness followeth, think not what is just. To this old man entrust your hopes. You must.
Don't try to be a hero.
A sigh. Since when were you able
Sir,
to
you
speak?
are blind.
Hey, do I sound like a dog to you?
No! My apologies, miss. No wonder I was confused. I never installed a human speech module in the little guy. No. But what is the meaning of this? I'm the only one left here. The apprentices all fled. You should probably do the same.
You just said there's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving. I happen to be a Cloud Knight. Wouldn't you call this a timely arrival? Come with us for now. I'll take care of things here later.
That won't do. As a senior artisan, I can't just abandon my post.
Looks like we're gonna have to resort to unconventional methods. Are you gonna come with us willingly? Or do I have to ask the guy behind me to carry you in his white death box?
Excuse me, you cannot just do that.
Can you give me a moment to consider those options?
You're so not having fun.
Now, move it!
I guess he's coming with us. Use the function to track the target. Which target? What is my target?
Miss Cloud, why did the General send you out here all alone?
The extent of the disaster means the Cloud Knights are short on manpower.
Go away.
Don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
Okay, fine.
A moment's excitement, nothing more.
Okay, where are we? Okay, I'm gonna try to avoid this guy. I really wanna fight all the enemies that we have here. Because it's
A
annoying.
few more steps and we're at the main gate. Thank you for escorting me. We must go our separate ways.
Indeed.
It's just a few steps away. You're not leaving with us?
Everyone has their duties and obligations. From the day I joined the Artisanship Commission, I've been taking care of the ins and outs of its operations without a day's rest. And today is no exception. The apprentices fled, as they should have. But I cannot let them see their master flee from peril. This is as far as I go with you. I must see what more I can do for the Artisanship Commission.
Master Gongshu.
No use in trying to talk me out of it, young miss. This old man
She might threaten you to
perishes
put you in
before
the
you do
death box
anything
again.
bad. On your way now.
Everyone has their duties. Let's go.
Looks like that's indeed true. Well, let's go. Let's deliver Shuei where she needs to be.
Doesn't look like it wants to let us through. Do you think if I yell at it, it could scare it off?
Probably not.
I doubt that. I think Atsai is the only one here still taking orders from people.
Any ideas?
He said people weirdly.
I've got one. Bring it down.
You know, you're getting less silent and more deadly by the minute. Sounds good. Let's get it.
I was always deadly to Shank. Not my fault that she didn't notice.
Oh, great.
Return!
And we
So,
defeated
judges all
the
loners?
guard.
You don't seem to have any backup.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission have always acted independently, each carrying out their duty in solitude. However, I have a younger sister. You remind me of her.
Oh, that's so sweet. Does that mean that she work with her sister sometimes?
There's the star skiff.
Okay. Go on then.
The rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor was bound to bring calamity. The Cloud Knights must be at the Alchemy Commission, next to the Arbor. You should head the same way.
Right, yeah, that's
Thank
true.
you for ensuring my safety on this journey. I will report this good deed to the Ten Lords. And if the opportunity arises, I will
Oh,
return
she's
the
so
favor.
nice. Thank you.
We're glad we could help. She mentioned the Cloud Knights were at the Alchemy Commission. I should find a ship and regroup with my unit. What
Yeah, I
about
think
you?
this is where we finish stuff up because that's where Gan Hank later went on his own to find everyone, I believe.
Aw, you just can't bear to see me go, huh? Come on then, let's go together.
We are most grateful, Miss Sushang.
Yeah, this is, yeah. That's why it showed. Okay, we're really checking
Can you wait
Tingyun.
a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon.
Okay. We
She's
can.
temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
So she did become general in the end, sort
I
of.
don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Tingyun meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
I love how you can divide this. Like you're either but you're enjoying yourself, which is a really weird response to what she just said. Or share your troubles with. I don't even know which is worse. Where are we suddenly
Generalship is
a
no
therapist?
trifling matter. It is a duty one must bear.
I think she actually really enjoys it.
She doesn't sound like she enjoys it actually.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Why is everyone so mean to her? She's struggling. Guys.
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion,
They
it
are
is time
so
to reward
freaking
you.
mean to her.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu.
So, what
Within
Kafka
the
wanted
Luofu's
has happened.
jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
Okay.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Okay. We literally walked over there on a cutscene. You could have just kept going.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
Much throughout this questline has been nothing but complaining. Could you calm down?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail.
Okay, that is really interesting.
So, where
But
should
okay,
we begin?
let's help her out. I guess let's talk about Stellaron Hunters, because that's what happened first, sort of.
The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu, based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio. That prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Lawfu. The Stellaron hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Phantalia.
Let's talk about... Do we just review the whole story here? I don't
When the
understand
ambrosial
what is the
arbor was
purpose
severed
of
by
this
the Rainbow
actually.
Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo.
I know this was like a pretty
Those
long
within the
quest line,
Alchemy
but I
Commission,
mean,
the original masters
I
of
don't
the
think
so-called Way of Immortality,
a review
were
is
ruined
needed.
at a stroke.
I don't understand.
The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. But why would Phantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme. It appears that Phantilia was the mastermind behind it all.
Yeah,
The Xianzhou
Phantalia
warred with
was,
the
it
Antimatter
seemed.
Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Lawfu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Okay.
That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain.
I still don't understand what's the point
For
of this.
example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Tingyun, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I do not understand. I do not like the situation where she literally says, I will need your help in figuring out the details. But she's the one saying everything, and we don't get to say details, or our characters don't say anything. It doesn't have to be a choice, it could be just scripted. That would be fine, but I do not like this lack of logic in storytelling.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Tingyun has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yuko.
Okay.
It was all so chaotic. When Phantilia took form, it was as
What
if
happened
Tingyun
to
vanished
Tingyun?
into thin air.
Yeah, what happened to her?
The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan.
Oh, she
took it
disappeared
with her
though completely?
everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Phantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one.
Poor girl.
As for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place. And I think it would be best if you were
Oh
the
yeah,
one
I
to deliver
think
this item to Yukong.
she also is the Fox
I
channel, right?
understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Okay. Well, is the where are we going? Oh, we have to go all the way over here. They're already discussing, so I guess she was already told what happened.
I see. Please extend my regards to the Ten Lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Yes, we did it.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
Miss Tingyun left us behind.
Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. Simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager?
I know that's a really sad thought, but maybe Fantalia just took over the body in a way that she killed her, basically. So now that she left that body behind, Tingyun officially died, I suppose. It's a very sad thought, but I don't know. Or maybe Tingyun is somewhere. Who know? Who knows?
How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
That's a good question.
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept.
I can understand that.
Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission.
Oh, interesting.
Will you consider?
I suppose so.
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in
Yeah,
a
I feel
wider
bad for
conflict.
poor Tingyun.
I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Tingyun from the Lord Ravager who
That's
tarnished her identity.
fair enough, because it's really sad.
I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Tingyun's whereabouts, but at present, this is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me.
We'll be at the
I've
ceremony.
instructed Yan Ming to sort through Tingyun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madam Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
This is also sad. Incredibly sad.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Oh. Yes. Mr. Yaming? Talking to Tingyun, isn't he?
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return.
Oh.
Did the Helm Master send you over?
This is so sad. Oh, this is so incredibly sad.
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madam Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Amicassator's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of...
Oh, that's so
antique.
cute.
But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Tingyun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
Interesting.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yanming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yanming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Tingyun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered.
Oh, this is heartbreaking, honestly.
Tingyun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing
That's
shriek.
kind of cute.
Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Tingyun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest.
Oh, it's so
If I
sweet.
don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Who knows?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Tingyun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty.
Why?
Could there be other things similar to what Yan Ming got? We should take a look.
Like look in the box?
There's nothing else except a handful of seeds.
That's interesting.
It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
A knife?
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife.
Oh,
I've
interesting.
never seen Miss Tingyun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again? This bow.
Matchbox the bowstring.
It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
Think again?
Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
I think you should liven things around here, Marge, honestly.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
To Starscape Navalia, right? Give the gift to Meng Ming from the Sleepless Arrive at okay. Okay, I guess we need to deliver those gifts to people. An interesting additional quest. Okay, so we need to deliver things, I suppose. So let's do that. Hello?
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
We're here on a gifting errand for Miss Tingyun.
Oh! This is the tea Miss Tingyun promised to get for me.
Oh.
She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Tingyun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Tingyun today?
That's a tough question. You know what, she's had to embark on another long voyage because we don't know what exactly happened to her, to be honest.
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations, Miss Tingyun has been dispatched on business with the Skyfaring Commission out to other worlds.
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Well, hold on a sec. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Tingyun's Blend.
Aww.
Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now, I'll have to invite all of you to try a cup.
Thank you. I guess maybe this is what we'll take for the place. The other place is here in Exciting Sanctum, so let's go there.
It's hard for a wanderer to find rest in this world.
Oh, a box.
Take it, if it's to your liking.
Oh, it's Shinga here. Interesting. Um, Shinke.
How's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Xianzhou?
Have you heard of Spices Supreme?
Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum?
We're right here.
Go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
You're just like Paimon.
It's the main
Just think
commercial
about food.
street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade,
Okay, I
or
thought this was
slacking off,
Darumali.
I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in.
Do you ever feel like looking for work? Be honest.
Soda, you've gotta give it a try.
So where is the Iron Alley? Somewhere here? I suppose. So we were just looking for Shinkyu. Okay. It was not as clear and open to me. Hello. Have you been here before? No idea. This looks kind of shady.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
Yes, we found the lady.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
We're on a giving around.
Something from Miss Tingyun for me?
Looks like it.
Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it.
Tingyun is so cute. Why did something so bad happen to her?
She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of Whistling Flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Yeah, I really don't wanna be the one to tell them that she might be dead.
Miss Tingyun couldn't tear herself away from work, so we've had to gift this on her behalf today.
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration and prepare a dish? My treat. I'd love to repay this kindness.
So sweet.
Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed to get the mouth watering. Not even a girl as refined as Tingyun could resist the temptation.
Aww.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Okay.
Mr. Yanming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
Oh. So that's for whom that is.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned.
That's sad.
Scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice. Even if she was my subordinate, she never fought alongside me on the battlefield. But in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Tingyun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Tingyun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames
I'm
of
so
war.
sad about Tingyun. I hope she comes back.
I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me!
Oh, hi.
Miss Tingyun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Tingyun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning.
Okay, interesting.
I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies.
Aww.
Tingyun and I were never pilots in the
It
strictest
makes me want
sense
to
of the word,
cry.
but we spent much of our lives out among the stars.
Aww.
For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very
It makes me want to cry. Oh, I need to pick one of the gift?
Out of all this stuff we've got,
The Soul Slim paper kite.
This time we needn't compete.
Because that is really meaningful.
Fly
I mean,
on
all of them
to
are,
other
but this
distant
just really touched me the most. Oh, can you put everything? The seal?
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring
Okay, I was
Commission
afraid I can pick
and
only
the Law
one.
Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
The tea?
this is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
And the dish.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Tingyun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end.
Aww.
It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
This is so sad. I wonder if we'll see Tingyun again
General,
or learn
the
what happened.
ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
Oh!
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work?
March, I swear to God. You're too kind, General.
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Couldn't you say that from the beginning instead of telling us? Okay. We're right. No, we're not. Are we right there? Or. No, no, we need to go to Exalting Sanctum, okay. And we are at the seat of divine foresight, ready to talk with the General to see what gifts he has for us.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless.
Thank you.
I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus.
Oh!
A symbol of our allied friendship.
A jade abacus?
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here.
Oh, that's great. So it's like an SOS, like a warning
No
thing.
matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need
Nice.
may be.
So we fulfilled what Kafka and Ezio, I forget his name, wanted.
Now that's what I call a payoff.
Okay.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Of course.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Don't let March touch it is the answer.
Thank you for your generosity.
If you don't want to be used in a trivial matters.
Don Hong.
I just realized that when you look at his like armor thingy, it looks like the thing on his right shoulder looks like the thing you used to knock on the door. I'm sorry, but that's what I connected with. I'm sure that's not what's supposed to be, but...
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree.
That's amazing.
From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
It looks
But
troubled.
I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict.
Yeah,
While
I'm sure
I
they
can
won't.
guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition
Then why
of
do you
Lady
mention it at all?
Fu. Another time, perhaps.
If you don't want to say poetry, then just don't mention
The
it.
Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Okay. Bid farewell to the people. I don't. Oh, here? Or punt. I don't. Oh, like we can go. I think we bid enough farewell. I don't think I can enter another talk with food with the master diviner. So let's talk with Wallet.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Danhung. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right?
Well, obviously.
Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
I don't think so.
I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
I don't really care. We met so many people.
Fine, fine. Danhung and I will go back to the...
Oh my god.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
You're back! Welt was telling me about your experiences. I'm more than a little envious. The Ambrosial Arbor, the Ebon Deer, the Divination Commission
I mean, you can
Matrix,
always come with
Steelport
us.
Waterscape. I pestered Danhung to tell me about his experiences, but alas, what could have been a magnificent saga was reduced to a few words and a grunt.
That sounds like Danhung.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing
Yeah,
with you
go
guys.
ahead.
Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Since today. What's our next step? Stop.
Penacony, do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
Alright.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Meanwhile, in the Shaolin prison. No, it's the
All who
Lucio.
enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Curious.
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor,
Was
the
he
disciples of Sanctus
responsible
Medicus,
for
the
everything?
Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does
Abomination of
indeed
Yoshi.
stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Tingyun. Stay out of our way.
Who's
The
that?
revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose.
And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Huh. Okay. Well, I think we finished the loot too. We have some text, but that's fine. I'm pretty sure that we have. Actually, well, let's look at this. Okay. Oh, it's Tom Hank. Okay. So they want to see the elder of Vidihara. Okay, so it's another thing. I'm just gonna mess with her. You totally look like Pom Pom. Stop kidding it. Oh my god, Marge! Calm down. They must have used that thing to interrogate Kafka and so right into her memories. Could this magic be used on me? Oh! It's worth asking her. Yeah, because she has those memories, right? Well, yeah, it wasn't the best timing, I agree. Um, okay. Total, okay, so it's another. We have so many of these. I think because we still have that event we have that event that's Loki running out, that I'll have to do soon. I have 6 days. Yeah, I need future. Okay. Trailblaze continuous. Okay. Uh. Oh, okay, so we have future. Okay, so this will be the next episode. So in the next episode, we'll probably do the future market ones, so we can do the event hopefully in time. But yeah, thanks guys for today. I'll see you in the next one.